And we're live.
Well, hello and welcome to the Geek Hour. This is B-side underscore, that's very important, 23, aka William Brooks, and the man, the myth, the legend, Slip Mike, aka, well, Mike Lamb. How you doing there, Mikey? I won't
I'm
call you Mikey
doing.
again.
It's okay. I am
It's
doing
okay
good right now.
right now.
At the moment, I am doing fine. Your quality is really low. That's probably because I'm
Terrible.
doing a bunch of downloading and stuff, so it's probably going to be a little bit laggy.
Uh, by the way, how do we do that? Fix the quality? Or can we? Does it
Um,
exist?
like I guess I can bog down mine because right now it's on auto. Like I can bring it to this bad.
Oh, that's horrible. I
You
can't
know
look at you
that
like
yeah,
that.
that's it's very low. Like this is medium.
Oh, okay. How do
Yeah,
I do that?
which it's the bar. It's the icon between the camera and the settings icon.
Ah. So, everybody,
I usually have it set all the way up, so this is what all the way up looks like. Which
there. I went to medium.
all right, I'll go to. I guess I can go to medium. There's no difference between. Oh yes, there is. It's more zoomed in on me. I don't want that. There we go.
Is mine more zoomed in now?
Let me see. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, better quality though.
Oh. Well, that's because I'm using PC, not some junk Mac.
Oh, I'll quiet you.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Chocolate milk.
what are we, what are you going to be discussing today?
Well, I was going to talk a little bit about dun 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 electric cars. That's right, people. The car that drives strictly on electricity. Ooh. Ah. So I'm actually getting some of that set up right now. I'm going to be covering three different cars. Uh, the uh, the Tesla, the Nissan Leaf, and the BMW i3.
What about
Three
the
different.
Chevy?
You're talking about the Volt?
Yeah, the Volt.
The Volt's not an electric car. It's a hybrid.
I thought it was an electric car.
No,
Oh, oh, okay.
no. The Chevy Volt has a gas engine in it. So, um, okay. So, I guess we could start off with that if I can figure out how to do this. All right.
It's his
No, I'm
first.
just
It's his
kidding.
first time. It's his first time. You're gonna click the screen share button and then click to present all or present to everybody.
All right. Give me a second. All right. Can you see that?
I see. Oh, uh, come on. Present
That
to
is the
everyone.
what?
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. That is the Tesla S. Can you still see
It's
it?
pretty neat. Yeah, pretty neat looking.
I've driven one of these. The model I drove was
Do you
called
have
the. What's that?
any interior pictures?
Yes, I'll be working on that. Give me a second.
Okay. Sorry.
There
There
we
we go. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's a full widescreen, like inverted widescreen touchscreen That whole thing's a giant touchscreen in the center there.
Now, did this
And
come
it's
out this year?
last year, I believe.
Last year. Hmm.
The one I drove though was actually called the P85D, which is the version I drove is 695 horsepower equivalent battery, and does 60 in about 3.2 seconds. The one I'm showing is the standard Tesla S model, 376 horsepower, and it has a range of about 265 miles. They say that's estimated though. I,
What's
I,
the
I
what's the charging time? Do you know?
the charging time on it, yes, is
Yeah.
I believe it's like 4 hours.
Oh, that's not bad for a full charge.
Um, I believe it's right around there. Yeah.
That's really not
Uh,
that bad. Now
da-da-da.
the question is, what is the price? Because just
Those
judging by everything inside, I'm guessing it's pretty pricey.
the base price is about $100,000. The sad part is there's a lot of them driving around out here, but it
Really?
has a one speed direct drive transmission. Yeah. Top speed of 155 miles an hour. And here's the other. Are you ready for the crazy part? Right, right. You want the curb weight, which is the weight at the ground, 4,950 pounds. You're right. But the P85 version I drove, like I said, man, I got to 60 in under four. Well, I wasn't pushing it, but I hit 60 in like when I was in my uh, customer mine's version in about 4 point something seconds. Man, it was way under 5, and all I know is it threw me back in the seat. So it was pretty. Oh, and the base model, just the standard, the non really souped up one, starts at about 71,000, which is still right. But I mean, it's equivalent to to the anything else out there, you know.
Yeah, but it's still well. Let's just face it. It's a rich man's car.
Yeah. Well, I live in a rich man's area, so.
Well,
And by the way, I think it is a little longer than 4 hours. I think that was the estimated thing, but I think it takes like you you probably 4 to 6 hours. So anyway, now, yeah, yeah. Oh
okay,
wait,
that's enough of that.
hold on. Eek.
Oh, a Beamer.
Yeah, this is the BMW i7. Now I have some more pictures of Teslas, but we'll get to those because apparently I don't have them in order. This is the interior of
I'm
the.
prepared. You
I,
get this.
Right now. This is the interior of the BMW i3. Um, base MSRP is $42,000. It's a rear-wheel drive, four-door passenger hatchback. This does not go to 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Um,
Well, okay. I noticed that I'm guessing that's a cup holder on the center console, like
yeah,
all the
I
way up in
think.
the front. Now,
Yeah,
now,
that's important.
judging by the judging by the interior of this car, do you want to bring coffee into this car? Would it be a smart choice of drink?
I don't know. There's the side of it with the doors
What
open.
the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen these actually driving this. People have them here
Well,
in.
to all you overweight people that always want to fit in a BMW, now's your chance.
Now, this equates to about 170 horsepower, but it has 184 foot-pounds of torque due to the electric engine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Um, 0 to 60 is about 6.6 seconds, which is still pretty quick for a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that doesn't seem that big of a. Doesn't seem that big.
now this car only has an estimated fuel range of about 100 miles, so it's an in-town car.
All
Now,
right.
this is
You
not
know,
that.
I
This is the
you
Nissan Leaf.
what the
This
hell's all that
car,
in the bottom?
though, that's showing you where the battery is. This is kind of a like a cutaway view. The
What the hell is
Nissan
that? Like
Leaf.
a six cell 6 cell battery? What the fuck
Yeah,
is that? That's
well,
pretty
yeah,
big.
ion lithium, dude. Um,
Damn.
the Nissan Leaf um, is the cheapest of all these cars. Starts at about 30 grand, which is still a lot of money. Has a
Yeah,
top
but
speed of,
for a new car, that's not a bad price for a brand new car, though.
but now mind you, this is a subcompact or a compact car, not sub. It's a compact car. This is no bigger than a Versa. So you're basically paying for a Versa for $30,000.
Okay, okay, now it is a little bit pricey.
Right. It has a range of about a. They say it claim 100 miles, but most of the things I've read say it only gets about like eight. I think it's about 80 some miles on it before it poops out.
Well, aren't there some cars that use the brakes as a friction for energy?
Well, yeah, the Tesla does, and I believe the Tesla does. Yeah, and so does the Ferrari. The Ferrari LaFerrari, their hybrid, which is $1 million car. I'm not even going to get into that one. I did not want to bring those into the picture just because we'll talk about those maybe in a couple weeks. I'll talk about the supercar hybrids, which are amazing, but you know,
No one can
anyway.
afford.
Yeah, I mean, but anyway, this car it gets somewhere between 80 and 95 miles on a charge if you don't run the AC and don't run anything.
So
So
basically, just driving the car, sweating your ass off.
yeah,
Do,
no, I
do not
mean
do not
this.
operate the power windows. You
Okay,
may
for
run out of
30
energy.
grand, what you're buying is a. Let me switch pictures. See what we got here. Here's the interior of it.
What's
What
with
you're
all the white? I'm sure they have other interior
Yeah,
designs with
this is
different
just for
colors.
show. This is just for show. But this is basically a in-town car. Okay, this is a car for going to the grocery store if you live in a metropolitan area, where you don't have to drive a lot. This
Hmm.
is the car for you. So, what's the next one? Oh, here's the outside of it. This is kind of a sporty version of it. Let's see what I'm
It
saying.
looks a little futuristic, yeah.
Yeah, that's got a body kit on it. The regular ones don't look that cool.
Well, I do like the skirt on it. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, this is the Nismo package.
Nismo.
Performance package, whatever that means. Woo, I got a race car that could go. We'll run out of juice after about 80 miles. Now here's another picture of the BMW
All right, it looks like a regular, normal looking car.
ish.
Yeah,
Now here is the Tesla electric, their sport car, the Roadster.
that looks amazing.
Yeah. Now this though, just for everybody, if it looks kind of familiar, it's because it's basically a Lotus chassis. The
Yeah, I was
Elise.
about to say, yeah, yeah.
No, it is. Tesla bought the chassis from Lotus and then turned them electric. I've seen this car tested on the Top Gear track. It ran out of juice about 50 miles after the racing, but now that was pushing the car. But it looks hot, man. I mean, these things I think start somewhere in the 140,000 range, though. Yeah, but come on. If you were independently wealthy, I could see you driving one of these, Mike. Oh, here's another shot of the Tesla road, the S Model S,
That kind of looks like a Honda Sonata.
a Hyundai Sonata. Yeah,
Hyundai Sonata, sorry.
yeah,
It kind of does from a distance.
yeah. It's still. I think it's a pretty good looking car, though.
I'm not saying it's not a good looking car. It is a good
And
looking
then
car.
back to the interior.
I love the interior.
Yeah.
The interior is like what completely
Hmm.
makes the car. Like if you like
Dude.
the outside, you go in and it's better than the outside. Oh my god.
Dude, and it is. The first time I got in one of these, and I was like, I get in, and everything's like dark, and then when you hit the button, the whole dash comes to life, and that's just that big screen over there. Everything there is touchscreen. There's no like actual buttons. The only buttons are on the steering wheel in
Yeah,
the
because
turn signal.
let's see what you got on that. You got the climate control, fan controls.
Door locks.
I'm not too sure on why we have pictures of the cars. Is that
Well,
like
here,
telling you like your air pressure? Oh, there we go. Uh, yeah, it might work. I like the door jar symbol up there.
oh, in the suspension, you can actually control the suspension for sport mode, comfort, touring.
Oh, you can drop your car without any work.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Nice.
oh, you can see the Wi-Fi antenna up there.
Yep. And what's it say? 3G? It
Well,
does say 3G, doesn't it?
yeah,
It
it
does
does.
say 3G.
It
Well, okay.
does. It might be the
What
coverage
what
area, though.
concerns what concerns me is that this car is almost dead already. Because if you look in the upper left-hand corner, it's less than half-life battery.
Oh yeah, well, but it's still
Yeah, so
it
yeah,
looks.
it's a nice car. They even have an emergency button in the center.
you know. So
See, yeah, but see what happens if your car completely runs out of juice, and that whole display that shuts off? You can't push that emergency button.
I think it has a spare. There's an emergency charge on these things, so that you know what I mean. Like if the main drive battery stops, it still has like several hours of like just like roadside for the flashers and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And it also, when this thing runs low on battery, it will it you before you die, like so you're not just gonna die on this driving down the highway. It's gonna let you know. It's gonna be a big red flashing thing. It's gonna be alarms going off it if you push it to like way past the limit.
Hmm.
Because I mean, everything on this car, it has a little motors that run the wheels on each wheel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all-wheel drive. So, well, anyway, let me exit out of this. Phew. Groove is in the heart. All right, stop presenting. Ta-da!
All
So,
right.
well, that was my geek hour on. I just wanted to say, people, some of those cars are unattainable, some are not. Um, but the my whole point to that was just showing you the new technology, and let's face it, it's getting cool.
It
I
is.
mean,
I have no doubt that they'll come out with even better stuff in the next 2 years.
and you'll be wait till you can just turn your PT Cruiser into an all-electric car.
No. I will never
They
turn that
actually
thing into
already
an
have
electric
that.
car.
Just so you know, there's the XB from Scion, the boxy one, the square one, the older model.
Yeah.
There's a company that will convert that to what they call. Are you ready for this? The X box. It's actually turns it. For $50,000, you can take one of those cars in and get it converted to all electric.
Hmm. That's pretty cool. So, let's see what I got for today.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you like my little title screen there.
Yep.
All right, let's get this started. All right. Now, I've seen a lot of
Oh yeah.
concept art on these wristbands here.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Now, the possibility of this ever happening is slim to none. So it's never going to happen.
It
There,
looks cool though.
yeah, it looks cool, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. But what looks cool and does exist, which I really want, is something so simple. It's basic. It's a computer keyboard. Look at this thing. Bam.
What? Oh, whoa. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I've seen this before.
Oh man, it looks so nice. I want one so bad.
I've seen one. I've seen another version of that too, where it wasn't even an actual solid keyboard. It was just a projected keyboard.
I saw that too. It's basically what you're talking about is basically a box with a projector on it.
Yeah,
This is basically all it is a it looks like a clear plexiglass top, and there's two or maybe three projectors inside this thing, and sensors. You can see that there's a sensor right here,
yep.
and one over here, right here, and I'm guessing there's one over by the number pad down here somewhere.
And 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 you know where this will come in handy? When I'm building my mock-up bridge of the Starship Enterprise Next Generation in my room, dude, I will finally have my centerpiece for my for my helm controls.
Are you turning into a PC gamer now?
No, man, I'm talking about, man. I'll be right there. I'll be like, Commander Riker, make it so. You know, yeah.
Now I completely forgot what the next image was. So yeah,
That's
I'm
why
doing
you.
good here.
That's why
Okay,
you.
here.
Whoa.
This thing is called the Wonder Cube. Yes, I know it has a really stupid name. Let's see. It has built-in cables
Yeah,
for your phone. There's a charging port for your phone. This is all in a little cube that's maybe the size of a quarter.
yeah. It's a phone stand.
Yes, it's a phone stand. It's an on-the-go USB drive.
Yeah,
It's a sync cable for your PC to your phone. Emergency charger.
that's
Okay,
kind
when
of
I was
cool.
reading this art, I was reading this, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Come on, people, you guys, you can just go underneath your car, the seat of your car, and pull out a 9-volt battery. You guys know you have them laying around all over the place." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't have anything in my house that takes a 9-volt battery except for the freaking the fire alarm.
Yeah,
And it has flash memory drive, so you can store your
and
micro.
it's an LED light, flashlight,
Yes.
which you
So
can tell this is European because they call it a torch.
no, because the flashlight on my phone is called a torch.
Yeah, but using the word LED torch, I mean, it just anyway, it doesn't matter. How
Okay.
much is this thing?
I don't know. I'm guessing it can't be that much.
Probably like
It,
30
it
bucks.
if I'm guessing, yeah, it's probably going to be like $30.
It's pretty neat. I mean, I won't lie, it is cool.
It is. Look, dude, look how small the thing is. You can tell that where they're using it as the flashlight. Compare his thumb to that device.
Right.
It's pretty tiny for all the things that it can
Well,
do.
I can do that by looking at it versus the phone too.
All right, and
That's
the
because
next
that.
one is the future of video gaming with like the Oculus and the
Yeah.
Oculus Rift and everything else
Project
going on.
Morpheus.
Yep, the new version of first-person shooters. I know it looks a little bit ridiculous, but I've seen a few games played with this thing, and I'll tell you what, it is amazing on how the reaction time inside the game is the same reaction time it takes you to actually raise the rifle or actually react in real time. It does it in the game with
No, no, no.
minimum.
That part. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I can see you are probably laughing at this gentleman right here.
The guy with the burst.
Yeah. So
No, here's the thing though. It's not just that. It's the thought. I'm sure it's fun to play, and I'm sure it works great. But when you're out, when you're inside that, you have to be inside an area. Well, if any of your friends come over, all it's going to take is them taking pictures of you. Look at him running around in his living room.
no, no, no. What happens is that I highly doubt this is going to be in homes because due to pricing, he's actually standing in the what we would use as the analog sticks.
Right, right. He walks
On a
to
Z,
move on.
yeah, he's on a Z. He's buckled in to this device that has a zero friction floor, and he can run as fast as he wants in this thing. He can turn 360 degrees.
Yeah.
But my only problem with like the Oculus Rift and all that stuff, look how big it is on his face. That has to be the most uncomfortable thing to wear.
Yeah, that's where the technology is going to have to get out. And I'm sure those things are cool, but still
And I,
running
and I,
around on a friction floor, I have thumbsticks.
yeah, I know. It's trying to put yourself more into the game. That's all. That's all they're
I,
trying to
I,
do.
I like the idea of those for the viewing part, but I'd still probably want to use my controller. You know what I mean?
And and I still can't get over the guy with the yellow
With
bag in
the
the
big
back.
bag right there.
It's
And
like
then
he's
there's wait,
posing.
right next to her, right next to him, that lady is standing there who's probably looking away, right? Because she looks so disinterested. She's like, "Why am I standing here? This is so stupid."
If you notice that she's the only woman in the crowd.
Yeah. Well, she's probably trying
Okay.
to actually. She's probably
Very
trying to look away from her husband, the guy with the big bag. All right, so we've
okay.
talked.
Now what's okay? Okay. Now what's going on in the world of what's going on in the world of Nintendo? I'm going to talk about Nintendo during the Geek Hour because we don't really talk about Nintendo at all on Hotspot Gamer Podcast. Okay, so, anyways, what's going on with Nintendo? That's the big question.
It looks
Now
like
we all know that the Wii U is doing horrible. It maybe this year alone, there's probably only maybe 4 games coming out this year, 4 or 5, and I'm not counting the downloadable games. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so they're making a deal with DNA for the mobile gaming. They're going to go mobile, and also they're going to be making their own. They're making their new system. Wii U hasn't been out for that long. It came out in 2012. Okay,
yeah.
and they're already considering. No, they're already in the making of making a new system. Everybody's like, oh, what's the NX? What's NX? Nobody knows what NX is, and they're not going to release anything out until next year. All we can tell you is that it's a new system.
That looks
It may
stupid.
not look like this, okay, but I have seen more than one concept for this remote. So the remote may look like this.
Why do they keep doing that? We don't need a screen in our fucking.
Yes, I know, but it's Nintendo, and the thing what they're trying to do is they were explaining in the conference is that they're also making a new Nintendo network. They're going to make it similar to the PlayStation Network. You can bring all your devices, even your phones, and connect to the Nintendo network. Because Nintendo's going mobile, and they're still making consoles, so it just makes sense if they put everything all together all in one bag. Now, the way that the Nintendo systems worked, it was either a span of 6 to 7 years they came out with a new system.
Right.
Now, judging that the Wii U came out in 2012, coming out with a new system in 2016 is kind of weird. Because the NES in 1986, it was a big hit. Everybody knows that the Nintendo's entertainment system was a big hit.
It
And
destroyed
then in 90,
Atari.
yes, it destroyed it. And then when Super Nintendo came out, it destroyed the regular Nintendo, and so on and so on. Nintendo 64 destroyed Super Nintendo, the GameCube. Didn't
Yeah.
really destroy the Nintendo 64,
Yeah, I didn't at all.
but it had its, I can't say its plus sides and downsides. And then when the Wii came out in 2006, the Wii was worse than the GameCube. And then when the Wii U came out, the Wii U was better than the Wii, and it was kind of like you were playing GameCube, but a little bit better.
Yeah, the thing with Nintendo after the N64 is that they've just gone nutballs with it, and the Wii U. They're trying to throw so much in there, and here's Nintendo, if you're listening, these stupid idea for controllers you have are just that stupid. When you're playing a game, the last thing you need, especially for any length of time, is a heavy ass controller that gets uncomfortable in your hands after X amount of time. Which, Mike, you own a Wii U, right?
I owned a Wii U.
Okay,
The
but
control, well, the controller wasn't that bad. If they came out with plenty of games that actually you had to use the screen,
yeah,
which I played The Walking Dead Survival Instinct on the Wii U. Okay, when you're using the crossbow, in order to aim through the scope on the crossbow, you would actually have to lift up your remote, and you would be looking through the scope through your remote.
that's
Which was,
stupid.
it was not stupid. It was all right. It was fun. As for the first game I bought for the Wii U was Zombie U. I actually had a lot of fun playing that game. Actually, there's a button. You push the screen, and then the guy on your TV opens up his backpack, and you can see everything in your backpack on your controller. So it was making you take your eyes off the TV, making it look like you were actually looking in your
But
bag, so you can't like look around and see if there's anybody coming. You're actually paying
but
attention inside your
right.
backpack.
My issue with that controller, though, is regardless of the weight, that's by them making controllers like that, they really alienate themselves from the AAA titles. Some of them,
Well,
because
yeah,
you can't play Call of Duty with that controller. You would
I
get
have.
wrecked. Well, I know, but you're going to get wrecked. There's too far apart. You can't. It does not work as easy as an Xbox or a PS controller.
I will tell you what. When I was playing, I think it wasn't Call of Duty Ghost. It was Black Ops
Black
2.
Ops. Yeah.
I was playing Black Ops 2 on it, and your perks, your kill streaks,
Yeah.
instead of pushing the D-pad to select
Yeah.
them, they actually had the buttons on the screen, so you can just
Right.
quickly push the button on the screen and you get it up. And on the side of that was the entire map of the level. It wasn't just like a little HUD in the corner
Right.
and showed you half the map. It actually showed you the entire map.
Yeah. It still
Which
doesn't impress me.
well, yeah, but as like you were saying, the remote should not be as big as the system itself.
Yeah. Well, it's just too big. And I mean, the thing is, the technology is getting this way. Like the stuff like you're talking about, maps and stuff. Eventually, they'll be able to have that linked to your tablet and stuff like that, where you'll be able to do those same things. Excuse me. Have your tablet sit in front of you while you're playing, and you'll be able to go boop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, I just don't think the controller should be anywhere near the size of the. I mean, you're basically buying two game systems. And it was expensive. The fucking Wii U was expensive,
Yeah,
man.
I think it was 4.
I mean, it was, when I looked at it, it was like,
Well, let's see.
so.
Now
Sorry,
the question
sorry, Nintendo, no love.
now the question is when they don't even have a name for the system yet. They're just calling it code name NX. Now when
Okay, I'm sorry.
okay, so when NX is released,
Yes.
it may be better than I mean image-wise. It may be better than the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Okay,
Right.
because the PlayStation 4 pushes out what 1080. It's
Yeah.
1080p, right? These guys are speculating that the NX will push out 4K.
What?
That's what they're expecting. They're expecting
Okay.
the NX for 4K, and then everybody's like, "Oh, that means if this is coming out, then the new Zelda game has to be coming out for it. Is Zelda going to be in 4K in ultra high def?" Now, yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If the NX is what they say it's going to be, I may pick one up. Because if I can play a game 4K, well, first of all, I need to go out and buy a TV that does 4K.
Yeah, I mean, now, at this point, I want to stop you for a second and say this. For you, so that means that not only are you going to have to spend $500-$600 on a system, judging by what they're talking about, right? You're going to have to spend another $2,000 on a television. So basically, you've just spent, I mean, $2,600, say, to play video games. Uh, it's not going to
Well,
sell.
let's see. They haven't come up with a name for it yet.
Yeah.
So it's probably most likely. I don't know. I can't say it's going to be cheap because it's going to be expensive. If this thing can push out 4K, then it's going to be expensive.
Yeah. It's really expensive. So it's automatically going to alienate the kind of people that play Nintendo mostly.
Basically, because Nintendo is for kids. It's for
It's,
it's for people under the age of 14 years old.
or grown-ups who are still under the age of 14 mentally.
Which I am one of them.
So am I. I am one too. Believe me, you know, I thought about a Wii U, but I decided to buy a PS4, more useful. So
Yeah, because with the PS4 you have more options.
yes,
It's a no-brainer. What could the Wii U do right now? Oh, you can download NES games and Super Nintendo games. I can do that on my computer. Like I do the segment on the website called the annoying retro games. I have Nintendo and Sega and Super Nintendo on my Mac.
yeah.
What are you doing, Will?
Why?
Because it looks like you're doing something really important, but not really.
Uh, oh, I'm getting ready for my next segment that I forgot to do
Oh,
something.
okay.
So I just wanted to be able to show people something. But anyway, it's nothing that important. Um, So okay, so the Nintendo, that it sounds cool. I really hope it works. I'll be honest with you, as a gamer, I mean, I'm always down
I'm
with.
really, I'm really hoping that it actually saves Nintendo because Nintendo needs something or they're going under.
They're going to become Atari,
Yeah.
and if they become Atari, well, we all know how that works out, right?
Well, Atari still makes games, so
Yeah, but
at
okay,
least
but
at least they still make games. But the consoles, they're losing the console war.
uh, they are losing.
Okay, they lost. Okay, fine, they lost the console war. Yes, they lost
Yeah,
it.
it's gone. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's lost. I mean, there are two systems that are, you know, and they've won. So, yeah, anyway. Alrighty, so. Thank you. Alright, now to move on to something exciting and just released. That ties into gaming, but everything that ties into gaming, the world revolves around it. Um, Sony has made an announcement. And this
About what?
announcement is amazing. It's spectacular. Um, I can't keep it up, man.
I could do it.
It's more than spectacular. Yeah. All right. So, what it is technical difficulties. All right.
Because he can't put up the page.
Yes, I totally screwed the pooch there. All right. So, what I'm going to show you is this. PlayStation View, which is currently available for download in the App Store on PlayStation.
But only available in 3 states.
Okay, yes, I'm going to step back right now. What we're showing you is only available in Chicago, Philadelphia, and something else. One other town. But
New York.
this is PlayStation New York. This is PlayStation's new cable network. Now, I'm going to step back one more second and say that the monthly subscription to this is not like $20. It's
Is it,
49. It's
oh,
49.99.
it's cheaper than what I thought it would be. That's still cheaper than that regular cable.
Yes, yes, it's cheaper, but you know, and that also here's the thing. For 49.99 on basic cable, which is what you would get for about nowadays, that would have digital cable probably, but you would not get the DVR or anything like that. To get all that stuff, you're generally running what around $100 a month, right?
Yeah, but in
So
order to sign up for PlayStation View, you have to agree upon it records 30 minutes so you can rewind the cable.
yeah, I know, but it's still if you it's my PlayStation's got 500 gigs. I'm okay.
Mine has 10.
Your PS4?
Yes, it has 10 left.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes.
All right. This is a image of the like what the screen kind of looks like. You know, pretty neat. I think it looks your typical interface, and here is like a kind of a big version of that.
Yeah,
Look,
so
it
it
even
kind of looks
has
it kind of
infomercials.
looks like look kind of looks like Voodoo meets Amazon.
Yeah, and the cool part is you can fast forward through the commercials.
Really? Well, yeah. Well, I don't understand how that works though.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's right, because there's a 30-minute delay.
Right, yeah, it's not.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so here's the warning. If you're watching The Walking Dead on PlayStation View, you probably don't want to check the message boards because you might have already found out that Glenn died. Not that, run back, no, I don't know if Glenn's going to die, but I'm just using it as an example. Right.
I'm sorry. I
Tonight.
like it. That's like the best button ever.
It is. But, and they have, I mean, some of my favorite shows like New Girl and The Voice. I mean, those are some of the best shows on television. So,
Yeah, I like the New Girl. It's pretty funny.
and The Voice, man. I mean, dude, that is top notch American talent right there. Then they have kind of lame shows like Sons of Anarchy, which are kind of just cheesy and dorky, and Anthony Bourdain and Deadliest Catch. Deadliest Catch. I mean, come on, how can you take that seriously? A bunch of guys on a fishing boat, not doing anything, but yelling
Well,
at each
I do like the soup. The soup's a good show.
Yeah, I like that show too. It's actually funny. Here's my thing. People want to cut the cord, right? And
Yep.
PlayStation is offering a way to do that. And for that, I am happy, because let's face it, um, it needs to be done. Cable companies have been, fucking us for a while now. Now, Dish Network has a system kind of like this they're doing, which is called Sling TV, but you know, you have to have the box and everything. With this, you have to have PlayStation View. It's currently available on the PS4 and PS3, and there will be iPad support planned. They're working with Apple, so awesome there. PlayStation Vita or the PlayStation TV is not available on. So if you
That's
were
that's understandable. That's
Yeah, if you
understandable.
were a sucker enough to buy a PS TV,
Hey,
hey, I'm just kidding, right? But it's also there's also no web service or PC Mac software needed. It's only PS4 and PS3. And basically, those boxes become your cable box, and you
so
can.
basically, all you people need to do is go cancel your cable. Just go to internet provider, get the
Right,
highest speed you can possibly get, so they can push it out, and then all you need is your PlayStation. That
and
is it.
also it can run 3 devices at once, so you can have, but you can only have one PS4 on the network. You can have two PS3s, but only one PS4.
That's weird. But you also
But
need a no because oh wait yeah
but
all
here's
right
the thing: for all you listening, it kind of is all right because you can go out and buy a used, refurbished PS3 for like $150, right, Mike?
uh I don't know I can look that up if you want me to
But I'm
look
just
it
saying,
up.
you can get a. I know you can get even a used one. You can get a PS3 for under $200 nowadays. Um, and the PS3 is currently. I was reading an article said it's one of the kind of the hottest tech items out there now because people are buying them refurbished and used and whatnot because they work great for as an entertainment system at home, regardless of the video games. I mean, they have you can you network live or video and movies and audio from your computer right to your PS3. You can watch Blu-rays on it. It's got web browsing. I mean, you know, so. But and the market, the programming is generally the same. Each city gets their own local CBS, Fox, and NBC affiliates, so you get local programming. You
Hmm.
know, um,
I'm looking at that price for you right now, even though you told
yeah.
me not.
Oh no, you can. Uh, you know, comparable to cable and satellite package, it's a pretty good deal. So and this comes with that 49.99 does come with a. Oh
Oh,
wait, which is the View has an elite
there you
package,
go.
which is like $60 a month. What's up?
I'm presenting a page.
Oh, let me get out. Oh, hold on, my stuff's all screwed up.
Oh, that's right. You're working on one screen.
There.
I apologize.
All right, there we go. Yeah, that wouldn't probably work though, unless you
What?
put a external drive on it or something. 40
Well,
gigs would get
they
full
also
real
had
quick.
one for which one was it?
179 bucks. Yeah. How much was that one
130.
down below?
There you go.
Yeah, 12 gig though, man.
No, it's
Oh wait.
40.
Oh yeah,
40
yeah.
gigs. That's
Wow.
fair. That's the super slim. $130 for a 40 gig.
Wow.
So it's not that bad.
See? No. I mean, you see what I'm saying, though. I mean, the PS3 is still a great viable option for Of course, if you're looking forward to PlayStation View and you skipped right away from PS3, never had a PS3, and then bought a PS4, it's gonna be a little hard. Are you trying to like
I don't.
subliminally try to tell me something here? Battlefield.
No. See, I don't agree. They gave the rating for Battlefield Hardline for the Xbox One. They gave a 10. I do not agree with that. I agree more with the PlayStation 4 version with a 7.3. That's more
Wait, how does
believable.
it differ? It's the same game.
I. It's like, okay, let's look at the look. Okay, first of all, let's look at the Battlefield Hardline for the
Yeah,
Xbox One. Just a
yeah.
regular Battlefield. And then below here, you got the Battlefield Hardline Deluxe Edition for Xbox One. Got a 4. So I don't know. Their rating systems are so. That's why you guys are better off going to hotspotgamer.com and looking at looking at rated scores.
And the fact that the PS3 version or PS4 version and Xbox One got different ratings makes no sense because it's the same game. It is. They didn't change the game on each console other than maybe graphic issues, but it wouldn't be that much of a difference. You're not gonna be able to tell much of a difference. So.
Yeah. Well, here you go.
Which we will, by the way, all the people listening to this, which you're not listening to this live, but if you're joining us after Hotspot Gamer, you can check all this out. We'll be talking about a lot of this during the Hotspot Gamer podcast. But make sure you check us out at www.hotspotgamer.com.
Yes. So I think that's it for the show. We actually just talked a lot about nothing. So we talked about cars. We talked about new technology coming out. What Nintendo's doing this year and
Yeah,
next year and for the future. And we're talking about how bad the rating system is on GameSpot.com.
GameSpot. Yeah.
GameStop.com. But you know what? I can't say anything bad about GameStop because they always provide me with my video game entertainment. And that is not, I'm not advertising for them.
Oh shit. Yes, we would never advertise for GameStop. It's not like we don't ever shop at GameStop. It's not like this gentleman sitting here with a gun pointed at me saying, "You must support GameStop." GameStop. Uh,
GameStop.
but if anybody from GameStop's listening, hit me up later.
Give me my free shit.
um,
At least a free shirt. Come on, a free shirt, a free hat, something.
But just so our viewers know, if we do ever get any kind of sponsorship down the road or anything, we will gladly take it. We are doing all of this out of the kindness of our hearts right now, and we would gladly take any hand downs.
Okay, now I'm gonna show. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show a page. I don't know if I show. I think I. I don't remember if I showed it on the show last week. It's basically we run the world right now. Well, I can't say we run the world, but
We
judging
are
from
getting
yeah, we are getting there. I'm gonna show you.
IGN, watch out.
I'm gonna show you the world globe, and everything in blue is
Hotspot Gamer.
yeah, it's basically where Hotspot Gamer is being viewed.
Let's see it.
There it is.
Dun dun dun. Wait, hold on. In a world where Hotspot Gamer is slowly taking it over. 3 men will take over the world. Soon, Hotspot Gamer will be in every household.
Well, the main idea is I want the entire globe in blue. And obviously the US is darker because we have more viewers in the US than anywhere else.
Wait.
And
Wow.
I think right here,
Yeah.
that's crispy. I'm just gonna say that's just crispy.
Hey, people in South Africa have been checking us out, dude.
Yeah.
Now I know when it says blue, that just covers an area because it's not like it's not like people because it shows a blue of the whole Russian continent, and you're talking like Siberia. I don't see that many people in Siberia actually checking us out. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is Russia.
Yeah.
You got that. Yeah.
That isn't that where that
I
little
don't know
dot isn't that a Moscow area right there?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is Moscow. That's where most of our views in Russia are Moscow.
Well, yeah, that's this because it's the most forward-thinking city.
As for the U.S.,
Hey, Georgia, and that's probably my bad because I know people out there. I've told them to check me out.
well,
Hey,
let's see.
Look at Connecticut there.
You can't count Connecticut because every time I work on the website, like look at every time I.
Yeah. Does it show San Diego like in highlighted too?
Actually, it actually says Vista.
Oh, yeah.
There you are.
And Carlsbad, huh?
Yeah. Isn't that your buddy?
Possibly. Or it could have been me at my shop. Wait, Encinitas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's that one guy I know. He's actually the one probably watching from Encinitas, so. A big shout out to you, dude. Okay.
And from down under, Queensland.
Queensland, huh? That's where all the hot chicks are from.
All right, so right now we're basically fishing right now.
Yeah, we've
Yes.
We're becoming door knockers now.
Okay, so sound of the gong means we are done.
Yep. Mike has a alcoholic beverage, maybe?
Nope.
Monster. Watch them calories.
You can watch them calories. 0 calories. 0 calories.
Yeah, we're done. So, for myself, B-side _23, and Mike, we'd like to bid you a farewell And also, if you want to check us out at www.hotspotgamer.com, you can also check us out on hotspotgamer. On Facebook. You can also check us out at HS Game
Gamer
Reviews.
reviews at Twitter, yes.
Yes, and Twitter, or myself at bside_23 at Twitter. And Mike is, well, Mike, and he's on Ustream a lot under Hotspot Gamer on Slipstream, or on Ustream.
On Ustream.
Yes, and he's always on there. He'll give you hours of drunken video game time and everything else.
Well, normally I try not to talk when I play video games because normally I can't talk.
And you can also check us out at our side website, www.midgetporn.com. I'm kidding about the last one. There may be that if you go to that site, we are not responsible for what you see. Anyway.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here and
we'll see you
start
later.
doing the podcast.
Everybody, give us your jazz hands. Woo!
I'll have sound effects.
And
Okay.
wait, let me finish it off with boom. Ugh. Ugh.
In a world.
I'm a pirate.
In a world
Are you ready,
where Will
kid?
becomes a pirate.
I can't hear you. Ooh. Okay,
And we're done.